The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, Jillian Hall. From Sanford, North Carolina, Lita. And the opponent, from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie J. From Toronto, Canada, Trish, Stratus.
What a reversal.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
Pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from... I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. Was that 3? No! Come on!
And it's been reversed.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars...
Oh, boy!
A textbook reversal there.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later. And I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost meant...
And there's the tag. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line. No! No! How can the referee allow something?
Looks like they got the tag, JR.
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification. The tag is made.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out here on a stretcher.
What a counter! Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions. Oh, man, I think she's got an opportunity to put her opponent away here.
I think you're right, King, and that cartwheel elbow just might have done it. That went nowhere. They made the tag.
Everyone says that Mickie James is supposed to be nuts. But tell me, JR, how could... Uh-oh! Getting hit with a string of punches like this sure won't help you win the match.
That's an understatement, King. This may well prove to be the...
Oh, man, that's not where you want to be when your opponent's all fired up like this.
It certainly isn't, King. And there doesn't seem to be an end to these closed fist blows. The referee saw the tag.
There's the reversal.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going...
That was a smart tag, JR. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on. Wow, would you look at this?
It's her signature cartwheel elbow. She's got more flip-flops than a politician on the campaign trail.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. Look at this, Jay. Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you can come down that hurt. Oh, no, this is terrible.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
ring presence. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
She's measuring her opponent.
Oh, man. She got all of that mitt kick, King.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hole.
Oh, man! That's gonna change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better.
Oh, boy. These top rope moves can go either way.
Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire. You're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out... Yes! That was an incredible move! What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. And this is one hell of...
Did they get the tag? Yes! Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I sit here and listen to you drool over the diva. There's the tag. That's some good teamwork.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself.
Wow! Here's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably... I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number.
I think that's a tag. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing. Looks like the tag is made.
They got the tag! So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. This could be a pinfall.
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks.
This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
If any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up, the submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
Mickie James has held the Women's Championship. There's no doubting her ability. But from where I sit, she is crazier than a pet coon.
Oh, she's crazy, all right, JR. Crazy like the fox that she is.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the duck. And here's the pin!
Well, there's no question who won that one, JR.
Not at all, King. The referee counted the pin.
Here are your winners.
I'm sure not everyone's going to be happy about it.